Narcissistic abusers are relentless. They will not give up. They can't, because they have convinced themselves that the person they're abusing actually is responsible for everything in their lives. So they can't let that person go. My aunt now truly believes I caused her divorces before I was born, and to men I never knew. This is narcissism. And it's an example. This is what narcissism looks like. If you're lashing out at a child because you got divorced, right? Because the final marriage that I was involved with her, she got married when I was a kid, I think maybe 8 years old. So if I caused the marriages before that to fail, as an 8-year-old child who did not live with her, this is what she needs to convince herself in order to sleep at night. It's baffling. It's mind-boggling. And the victim of this type of abuse could spend their entire life trying to wrap their mind around it, trying to understand how they could possibly be responsible for everything in this person's life. It's not possible. It's simply not possible that I caused my aunt's divorces. And the fact that she's going to come on here and say that it is, and then start demanding money from me, which I never told her to get those divorce papers or to show them. I never told her to get my divorce papers and to show them. She did that out of spite to shame me. And then when that didn't work, because I openly spoke about what happened in my marriage and was not ashamed, she decided, well, then I'll get mine and I'll shame you with my paperwork. And then you have to pay for it because you're the one that told me it was possible to get it. Just because I told her it was a possibility doesn't mean that I have to pay for her action to do so. I told her I was not going to get those papers. So why is it my responsibility to pay her back? Because she has decided to get them. It doesn't make sense, and it will just keep going around in a loop like this. It will just keep going round and round. After this, it'll be my fault her children are failures too. You know, everything's my fault. At what point does this woman take accountability for her own life? At what point does she take responsibility for her own life? I was a part of this woman's life maybe 5% of the time. That's it. Just visits with my grandmother during summer breaks, Christmas breaks. Maybe we would stay for a week, right? We were around her a full 2 weeks out of the year. But everything's my fault? Okay. My aunt needs help. This is not to put her down. This is saying my aunt needs help. She truly believes somebody who is not in her life at all is responsible for major problems in her life. She cannot accept reality. She cannot accept her own responsibility for her problems in her life. This is the kind of narcissistic abuser that will wind up killing somebody. And that's not a joke. There was a woman who abused her kids, and one of the things that she did, she made them read the weight on her scale because her eyes were getting bad. And if it wasn't what she wanted, she would punish the daughter who told her the wrong number. She couldn't take accountability and responsibility for the fact that she was gaining weight, so she beat the child, telling her the facts. That's a narcissistic abuser. If you tell them the facts, they will lash out at you. That's my aunt, and she needs help. And her children aren't going to get her help because she will lash out at them. She needs help. Please, get this woman help. If you truly care about her, if you're her family and you're watching this and you actually give a fuck about Kathy, get her help. Find some sort of treatment she will agree to and get her help. I'm in therapy. I'm on medication. I am trying and doing the best I can with my life. I cannot be accountable for Kathy's. She's in her 70s. Get her help.